Should we unmute the microphones, or what do you think?
Might be useful.
Yeah,
might be useful.
I don't know if people are people getting tired of hearing my voice. I mean, you can be honest if you want to. I'm okay with that. But you don't have much of a choice unless you use the mute button on your TV, and I'm okay with that too. So, anywho, now that we'll get all the fun stuff out of the way, welcome yet again to Outer Point Streaming. This is Dale, Little Cheddar Lorenz. Right over there is the Savage, Mr. Michael Misevich. And I thank him very much for joining me again today. We've got 2 matches, and these are the last 2 of round 2 of Knockout 1.0. That's a lot of numbers. Anywho, first match today at noon is Jeff Goetsch, as you've already seen for the last 10 minutes, and Jason Harlan. And there is going to be a 1-game spot on this match. And then at 5 o'clock this afternoon, we've got Jesse Crook taking on the master tattoo artist, Mr. Vincent Didio. Actually, he's doing a tattoo for Baby Cheddar.
Oh.
Yeah. She wants to get a tattoo.
All
so,
right.
Anyway. So, thank you, everybody, for being here. As always, this is live at the Varsity Club in Oshkosh, Wisconsin. And what I'm going to do right now, you already know the drill, is I'm going to get the players to lag. Whoever wins the lag gets to spin the wheel. And Michael's going to zoom in on that while I'm out there with the players. And then whoever also wins that lag gets the first break. So, if it is 8-ball, it is a race to 8. If it's 9-ball, it's a race to 9. If it's 10-ball, it is a race to... Wrong, not 10. It is 8 as well. So, with that being said, let's move it on over to this view. And we will get them started. Get the lag going anyway. And I will be right back.
All right, Jeff Goetsch with the lag win. Now we're going to zoom in on the wheel and let's see what we're playing. We got ourselves a game of 8-ball, race to 8, and a 1-game spot for Jason. So 7-8 race. All right, players have decided to use the magic rack. So we should have some good breaks here.
You know what, Michael? I could not agree more. I love the fact that they decided to use the magic rack because I think it's going to make this game of 8-ball a little more intense because pocketing balls seems to be a little bit easier using the magic rack. So, but we'll see.
All right, this match is underway.
Good break. Difficulties with the 13-7. 2-6 might be an issue.
Yep.
14-15 is an issue. Well, got to find that breakout ball right away.
Two stripes on the break, so you're a little light on solids. I don't really see much to get onto that 7 or where to make that. I think I go stripes anyways.
Yeah, I'm not sure what I would take here. Suppose I should probably adjust this score so our viewers are not confused as to what's going on. As I had said before, now Jeff has to win 8 and Jason only has to win 7. There's a 1-game spot. So the way that was decided, I actually asked the players at some point. There's a 50, if there is a 50-point spread or more in Fargo, it's 1 game per 50 points. So, and it's never been more than 1.
I don't think I've ever been asked that.
You weren't? Oh, well, yeah, too bad. I may or may not have said that just to make you feel better, and that's
I must not have been invited to that chat.
Yeah, no. Well,
the good and the bad thing about my Fargo rating is I will never get a spot, but I probably don't have to give one in this tournament.
no. What is your Fargo right now?
563. So
563.
Vince, if I got to play him next, I think him and Tom Manena maybe.
Yep. I think those are the 2 lowest Fargos right now, I think, that are left.
Ooh, poor miss there.
You know, actually, to be honest with you, though, I think that was...
It's going to work out fine.
Yeah, I don't think it was a horrible miss at that time because he's still got 2 balls left on the table. You know, that 13, I don't know if he was setting up for the bank cross side.
Yeah, I think cross side's a shot.
Not a bad time to miss.
Oh, but he did also open up that cross side pocket for the 7 because he did have 2 stripes in the way before. Oh, this is a curious shot. Look at this angle on the 6. Do you try to go for a breakout here?
You know, honestly, I think I would. Well, boy, I don't know, because you're almost guaranteed a shot on the 1 or the 3, and if you hit it well enough, that 7's going to go down towards the pocket, so you might end up with a shot on that. I would not shoot this 3 first.
No, I think I like the 6 ball here.
It's a pretty decent angle.
And here's the thing. If you don't hit it, the 7 still cross banks into the other side.
True story.
You're still going to get a shot on it.
Here's kind of what Michael's looking at or talking about is he's got a really good angle on the 6 ball right now to get into that 7-13. If he plays this, I mean, it's no guarantee if he pockets a 6, but...
Ooh, safety.
What I don't like about that is he tied up both of his balls. Well, I mean, the 6-3 combo goes.
Yeah, you got to get a pretty good angle on that.
Yeah.
Either way you want to come.
I've played against Jeff Goetsch many, many hundreds and hundreds of times. And he is, if he absolutely has to, he will play a safety, but Jeff is more of an aggressive player. And wow, look at that thing go.
That is an aggressive top spin.
That's
Here's your safety shot right here. Push that 10 to the middle of the table and leave that cue ball in the middle of the table too, behind that 8. My pool buddy from Colorado just texted me. Said,
we muted our TV.
He said, why would you play a safety there? He hated it too. Oh, I don't like it being on the 7, but I like the safety there. Don Peter says hi. I don't know if you saw that.
What's going on, Dawn? She's down in Sussex. Dawn, what are you and the hubby up to today? Are you shooting some pool or practicing or anything? I am actually trying to get
tuned into the stream. That's a positive.
Love you, Dawn. Tell your hubby I said hello.
Ooh, I like that shot. Balls are more wide open. Doesn't sell out. All right. Good shot there. All right, now we got way more people in the chat popping in. We got Maya Huckstra rooting on Jeff here.
What's going on, Maya? Good Saturday afternoon to you, buddy.
We got the Schwenster tuning in with his baby boy. They got the
Steven?
Yep. Steve Schwen. Martin Bray.
What's up, Marty? One of my classmates from 1985.
Man.
New Holstein, Wisconsin.
That's a long time ago.
Shut your mouth.
Charlie Wolf tuning in from Texas.
What's going on, Charlie? Down there for work.
And then Thomas Bone from Florida. Here we go.
What's going on, Thomas?
This is a nationwide stream.
No doubt, huh?
All right. We got ourselves a chess match in the first rack.
I like it.
Don says they love you too, but I think it's just to make you feel good.
Oh, yeah, without a doubt. Yeah, I knew that before you even said it.
Maya's at the ballroom. I think they got 3 tournaments down there going on right now. One of their triple tourney days.
You are correct.
I was going to do the Cue It Up today, but that got canceled.
Yeah, I noticed that up at Mad Apple. Was it just not enough signed up, or?
You know, it was a pretty light sign up, and then some people backed out at the last minute too, and it just wasn't worth it.
That'll do it.
But at least they let them know so you could cancel it in advance. Sucks when you show up and there's 8 people and you got to do a round robin when you're expecting a good tournament.
Right. No doubt.
Well, Maya, what's the turnout like down there at the ballroom? I love going down there for their tournaments. Mike runs a good one. Ooh, Fred Renner's got 2 streams going. He's got the juniors going at the same time.
I love it. I love it. And actually, Fred, thank you for mentioning that, because at some point, yeah, I think it was a good thing he did. It awesome that he made a good hit there. It's a good thing it didn't go in, because he'd have no shot whatsoever.
Yeah.
And he'd have to, I mean, if he made an attempt at it anyway, he might break out Jason's 7 ball.
For sure.
Yeah, like you said, Michael, this is going to be a good first chess match. if Jeff can pull down the first game, I think it's going to be a big advantage in his favor. If he makes up the spot right away, that's a big confidence boost.
I don't know who Mopar is, but
that would be, I believe, Tim Stockinger. Am I correct? Mopar.
But yes, BCA rules, you can call safe and pocket a ball in a ball.
Actually, that might not be Tim.
So
who's Mopar? Who are you? What are you doing on my stream?
Hey,
is that evil or is that? You're not scared, are you?
Don't complain about having people in your stream. We need all the numbers we can get here.
That's true. That's true story. He's not lying. I'm not complaining. I didn't complain. Did I? No, I didn't.
Jonathan. I don't think that helps. That doesn't.
It does help me.
Okay.
All right, Jonathan. For privacy, I will not say your last name, but I know exactly who you are.
VIP.
Who's a VIP?
Jonathan.
Oh, he is.
He's got the star next to his name.
Yeah, he is a VIP. I was a VIP-ness once.
Back in the Army.
No, that's the Navy, guys. Oh, this is the perfect angle.
That's a very good shot.
Yeah, this is a really good angle. The biggest thing you try to avoid, and it may not be possible to avoid it, is getting stuck behind the 13 ball.
Yeah.
He's going to power through this with a lot of follow and try to kick that 7 out of there. He could actually no, he can't make the 7. A little off angle, but just don't want to get stuck on this 13 ball. Good chance of it happening. Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah, he's still got the cross bank if he wants to be aggressive, offensive.
Well, back to the chess match. What do we do? Thought he had himself an out, and now he doesn't. But back to what you were saying about the juniors. You wanted to mention that.
During when one of the players is racking for the next one, I'll put it up there, and then talk about it at that moment. But keep reminding me of that. I'm 57, so I forgot. Wait, what was I supposed to do?
I forgot.
Son of a... What the...
What were we talking about the first night I came on here? That early onset Alzheimer's? Is that what it was?
Yeah, it's... I wake up with it every morning. Why can't you forget that you have Alzheimer's? You know?
I know it. All right, I think he's going offensive here. Going for the cross side.
Oh. Yeah, that was a good attempt, too. That did not miss by much. I think it caught just a smidge of the outer points.
Yeah, it was a good try.
Kicked it out straight.
Maya says you're an old fart. 57. Ugh.
You ought to talk, buddy. You're not much younger, Maya, if I remember correctly.
All right, well, he's got a nice angle on this 10 to set up on the 13, nice and easy. Just going to be getting past those outer points on this table.
Well, for sure. You want to get straight in on this, and I think he accomplished that
very
perfectly.
Well done. Very well done. Now just power it in as hard as you can, right?
Yes, if you'd like your opponent to shoot, that would be... It did catch the outer point.
Told you, those outer points, they poke out. It's cold in here. But played a nice stop shot. Nothing on the 7 here.
And I was actually going to ask you that, Michael. Do you think he should get to the short side of that or the other side? But there wasn't much room for error on the other side of the 13 or to get over there, I think he played it right. I think that 13 was just in a really bad spot.
It really was. And I like the two-way shot here. That 8 ball's not terribly tough there where he's at. But you leave Jason nothing. And you know that 13 is going to be tough to get past the side pocket. So I like it. Got a pretty busy day here at the Varsity Club for noon on a Saturday.
Yeah, there's quite a few people in here practicing. Tom Menina is down here practicing for his round 3 match.
There's Crook over there.
Yep, Jesse's here for his 5 o'clock in the afternoon match. So there's good stuff going on. Of course, Margaret Fefalova-Steyer is here working on her game and piling on the social media train over there. I don't blame her. Got to do what you got to do. All right, looks like a one-rail kick with a whole bunch of right-hand English.
Yeah,
Nope, not yet.
I don't like this shot.
I think I'd kick down to the short rail first.
You know, that's I think my buddy just texted me here. You go to the right side of the side pocket with a bunch of left instead of left side with right. You got a better chance of staying on that bottom side of the table and leaving it tough.
That is true. That is true. The issue is that cue ball, I think, is real close to being frozen on the rail. So
Yeah, good chance of miscuing.
getting the proper English on it might be a little chance. Oi, couldn't get to the mute button fast enough. Phew. I'm allergic to Michael.
It's fair.
Isn't Justine too?
Yeah, she kicked me out of the house today.
Did she? Good for you, Justine. I don't blame you.
Martin Bray with some good advice here. Step 1, like the stream. Step 2, share it. Step 3, hop in the chat and say hi. Ooh, what an attempt. And
Safe?
left him tough. I think he's got a shot on it, but it ain't easy.
I don't know if he can pocket it.
So we got the overhead up. It's tight. I think if you miss that ball, that's about as best as you could hope for coming out of that.
I think I'd play safe.
Oh, you had it.
Why play safe when you can pocket it? That's
Very
a
well done.
great shot,
Very well done.
especially under the pressure. But this is the one that counts right here.
And drills it.
Very nicely done. And that just made up the spot. So now it is an even race to 7.
Very nice. Jeff wins the chess match.
All right. While he is racking, let me tell you exactly what we were referring to
You remembered.
earlier. Going on right now, live in Villa Rica, Georgia, is the 2nd annual Monica Webb Battle of the Junior Champions. And there is some good pool going on right now. There are 24 players from all over the United States. There are 4 teams, 6 players on each team. Unfortunately, I had mentioned the other day that Savannah Easton and Sophia Mast and some of the other juniors that were there last year, they have a conflicting schedule with other tournaments, so they couldn't make it. But don't let that sell short of what's going on down there, because there are some kids that they'll whoop your butt, and I'm not joking. And they're playing on 9-foot tables. So if you get an opportunity, get on over to Brian Hollenbeck. Obviously, the other half of Outer Point Streaming is down there with Joe Vermilio in the booth, and they are at Sticks Billiards in Villa Rica, Georgia. And it is a cool event. So, and it's awesome if you have the ability to do like a split screen or something on your TV or wherever you're watching from. You can watch this match and their match. So, good stuff that Brian and I can actually dual stream. So, but back to the action here.
Got a dry break while you were talking?
What's going on, Michael Parker? As always, and taking Marty Bry's advice for the day. Thanks for liked and shared. Maya, how old are you, buddy?
Ooh, Fred Renner talking about the juniors. There's a Hill match right now to get to the finals.
Nice.
Very nice.
So yesterday was the team event, and today is the singles. And it's really fun to watch. I'll tell you what, there's a lesson that every one of us could learn about team camaraderie and sportsmanship when it comes to the way the juniors act down there. That was one of my favorite parts of being there, because as we get older, attitudes develop sometimes. I know that. I can say that because I did it. But it's good stuff.
We got a good chance of a run out here.
Yeah, and I think honestly the only real issue is it might be the 8-ball.
I think so.
I would definitely take this 5 right
I
now.
was just thinking that. I think it's going to be tough to get back on the 5, so you got to take it while you got it, I think. I would have rolled that last ball forward a little bit for it.
He could actually play the 4 right now and drift down and play the 5 in the side too.
I see that. If you get a good angle on it, you might be able to break that 8 out a little bit too.
Mm-hmm.
Ooh, he's playing low. Ooh.
Uh-oh.
Didn't like that shot.
Uh-oh. He might still have the 2. But he's going to be jacked up over this 13. It's going to make it pretty tough. In this case, it's just make it and then play the 7 next.
Yeah. Make it and take it.
And that is the professional commentary of Michael Masevich. That's excellent. I love the rhyme.
We're playing
Make it and take it. That's excellent.
We're playing basketball over here. Make it and take it.
Yeah, I just kind of had that feeling, or that premonition, if you will, that it jacked up over that 13. You got to slow roll that ball. You can't hit that one hard.
No.
And because you're already
put the bottom on it.
Yeah, you're already throwing it off by being jacked up. It's hard to hit center cue ball or not impart any English onto the cue ball.
Well, good news for Jason is that 2-ball bounced around a little bit and muddied up the table. So he will probably get back to the table if I had to guess.
Yeah, the biggest thing for Jeff here, obviously, is that 13 and 9. He could actually, if he could avoid this 7 ball, he could, like a punch shot, and get over to the 9 ball.
That's what he's looking at. Thomas Gilliam says, put the scoreboard up.
You got it.
You took it down.
No, it's on there. It's just on one view right now. 1-0. Just started.
Race to 7.
What's going on, Mad Matt? Yeah, I will be leaving that comment alone.
I saw that last night. I thought the same thing.
Nope. I'm doing the right thing.
Well, he didn't get on the 9, but he opened it up a little bit. I think that 13 goes in the upper left corner over there, looking at it from the side view. So if you can roll forward on that 9 towards the corner, you can get onto it.
This is tough. This is a very questionable.
Yeah.
I'm not sure where he's going to go with this. He could play the 9 past the 2. It does go.
Got a good stroke on it. Push the 13
Oh,
up.
very nice.
That'll play. A little sharp on it. I don't know what you do with this 9 ball, though.
Yeah, honestly, I think he's going to have to run into it. Or he could actually try to get between the 9 and the 5.
Here's a question for you.
And okay.
Do you play the 13 straight into the 2 with bottom and carom it in, and then play the 9 cross side or in the opposite side?
No. I don't. Well, it's not a horrible idea because then that moves that 2 ball out of the way for the 8. That's not a bad call. Yeah, I figured he'd have to run
Or
into
just
it.
get
Look at that.
perfect shape anyways.
Oh my
There we go.
gosh.
That's where you would have ended up anyway. That'll work.
That's fantastic.
Steven Schwen.
Dude.
Look at this guy. Did you see that?
So if you can look out in the chat, everybody, for just a moment. So if you look right down on the right side of the chat, there's that little $sign. And that's what... Boy, I think I would have drew back on that and played the 8 down in the upper left. It's almost a stop shot.
He's still got a shot at it.
All right, if he can make it. So anyway, what Steven just did, it's called a super sticker. So, and I've described this to our viewers many times before, and I'll keep doing it because this stream is viewer supported. I do have sponsors, and actually I'm going to get into that. Just, you know what? I'm going to say, first of all, thank you very much, Stephen. It is greatly appreciated. And you guys are on the same team together, right, Michael?
We are.
On Thursday nights here. So much appreciated, Stephen. So if you so desire, that's how you help me keep this going, is by what Stephen did. So thank you very much. And so speaking of sponsors, and I will change the score momentarily, I got a new sponsor who just sent her logo over to me this morning. As a matter of fact, just a couple of minutes ago, 15, 20 minutes ago. This is the wife of Andy Coons. And I believe it's Bobby Joe. Yes. So she just started her new real estate business. And I'm going to have to go into or get all the details and everything. But I just wanted to put this up here because I've been contacted by several people. And, you know, that's the best thing about what's going on right now is they love what's happening with this knockout challenge. And they want to be a part of it. And I welcome all of that. I will promote every single business as much as I possibly can in the local area because supporting each other is what's going to make your business grow. Oh, that cue ball's finding its. Ooh, 3 stopped it. But anyway, I'll leave that up here just for a second. Jeff just broke dry, so you didn't miss a whole lot. Anyways, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to get Bobby Joe's company logo on over with the rest of the sponsors shortly, and then we're going to talk a little bit more about that later. But update the score. It is 2-0 in favor of Jeff.
Got the second fist up there.
Mad Matt, very good question. And I will address that in just a moment as well.
Well, I accidentally put that up when I was trying to get off of the zoom in on the wheel. So a lot of people saw it already.
Seen that.
But I did get back to the side view eventually, so.
Michael's a pretty quick learner. I don't know if Justine would agree with that, his wife, but he is an Army guy, so it kind of goes without saying. So he's kind of learning the ins and outs of the stream, and doesn't seem to be too overwhelmed with what's going on in here. But
most of my job's just sitting here, so.
Yeah, that is true.
But
you're good at it.
I'm
though.
trying to keep an eye on what you're doing.
Supervisor. If you ask Lisa, she would tell you that I need one. having me leave the house as much as I do, being unsupervised, it scares the living shit out of me. Whoops. Oh, a little late on that, YouTube. Wow, it's
dangerous.
Yeah. But for the most part, I feel like I can be trusted. Well, I mean, with most things.
I mean, you are in a small room in here. There's only so much you could do.
Is that a height joke?
Maybe. And according to the stream here, you got 40 supervisors watching you. So
that's true.
People know where you're at. You're safe, I think.
That is true.
But that number's a little low. You guys need to like and share this thing.
So Thomas Gilliam says you guys are awesome and funny. What stream is he watching? Did he say?
Must be Brian's.
Yeah, that can't be us.
Must have our video up with his commentary.
Yeah, there's got to be something going on that's wrong here. I mean, we're neither awesome or funny. I'm just saying. Oh,
look, Justine just spent my money on the stream too. Here we go.
Well, I'll let you talk about that then I'll get some work done.
See, look at my family.
I like the fact that she's spending your money. That's fantastic.
Man, we just bought a house too. Look at us. Supporting the stream anyways.
Well, I mean, what's more important? Commentating on a match or having a place to live? I mean,
here
seriously.
She goes, here's your payment for babysitting her husband.
Okay, now that's some funny right there.
There we go. You know, worth every dollar. Speaking of support, there's the baby Cheddar. Still didn't change her name to Better Cheddar, but I guess we'll let that slide for another couple days.
I have a question for you, Justine. I don't want your husband to hear it, so I'll whisper. Do you really think that $10 is enough for the entire day? I'm just saying. Because he's probably going to be here for like 10 hours. So that's like $1 an hour. Actually, that's probably overpayment. No, it's not.
She's still supporting you in that direction more than you're supporting your daughter with food, so. Low dig.
Did ya hear that one, baby Cheddar? That's fabulous. That's good stuff. All right, Jeff in a bit of a pickle here. Stuck behind the 8 ball. Can't shoot the 7. Can't shoot the 4. Can't shoot the 3.
And the 5 doesn't have a pocket.
No. So this is yikes.
Maybe he thinks he can double kiss that 3 in? Can he hit it square?
Ooh.
That's a risky shot, though. Or he's going to combo it. Can't see how far off the rail it is.
Oh, wow. Yeah.
Just caught the outer point.
Stuck in the outer points. Well, that did tie up that 13 ball, though, for Jason. So that makes it a lot more challenging for him.
He doesn't have much to shoot at here either. The 15 ball's his best shot.
Yeah. Could actually play almost a lock-up safe behind this 11 ball. Just hit that 14 straight on, drive it out of there, and pull that cue ball back or right behind the 11.
Yeah, 2 birds, 1 stone.
Ball in hand would be much better for breaking that 13 ball out of there.
Are you reading your daughter's
I just got done reading your wife's comment first, so that's even funnier.
Yeah, here we go. We're just both going to get roasted in the chat here.
Well, both of us knew it had to eventually happen. Yeah,
he's thinking the same thing you were.
That's good players think alike.
Opened up the table for himself and
left Jeff pretty tough.
Oh, Justine sent another $10. There we go.
Oh my God, I was just kidding. Holy, Justine, don't do that.
Man, now I'm never gonna buy a diamond table for our new house.
Maybe that's why she's doing it.
I'm stuck with the valley forever.
Okay, this is the funniest day I've ever had. This is hilarious.
Oh.
Okay, stop it, Justine. That's funny.
Well, there you go. You made $30 today. Here we go.
So, Baby Cheddar says, I'm already known as Baby Cheddar. I shouldn't change it as no one will recognize me. And dang, that was a great burn. I think my dad is now melted cheddar. Oh, funny.
Cheddar.
Very funny.
Start calling him. Ooh,
Oh,
great
did he
kick.
call that?
I don't. I think
He
so.
did.
That's a nice kick combo.
He did.
Setting himself up for the out.
What a shot. What a great kick.
Well done, Jeff.
Damn.
Nice and soft. 4 ball, 7 ball on the side, 8 in the corner. We're out.
Nicely done.
Well played.
All right, while if Jeff gets this rack. Oh, I like that better. That way he wasn't so close to the 7.
Yeah,
I think that was a really good shot.
every millimeter counts when you're short side like that, so I do like that.
Okay. They'll definitely be leaving that one alone. Lisa, you know what that feels like, right? Excuse me?
Michael wants a replay on that kick. I don't think you've set that up yet, have you? No replays yet?
I don't know how.
Yeah.
No, I've dabbled with it a couple of times. I'll tell you what. That was a fantastic out
That was a great
by
out.
Jeff Goetsch there.
Open it
All
up with a 3-0 lead here, too.
While Jeff is racking, I am going to put on our booth cam, and there's a reason why. So, when I got to the parking lot this morning, and Jeff was sitting in his car just waiting for the doors to open to the varsity club, and I kind of leaned into the window a little bit. You know, I've known Jeff for a long time, and he said, "Hey, I just want to let you know that." I might even get a little emotional here. I'm not joking with you because he's like, hey, you know, everybody in Sheboygan absolutely loves what you're doing for pool and for the stream and what everybody has been talking about. And he decided to take it upon himself to take up a collection for the stream. So we're talking about, you know, what Justine and Stephen Schwen just did. I'm telling you, I'm at a loss for words. I really am. So this is what Jeff handed me in the parking lot.
Well, there we go.
That's $200.
Sheboygan with the support.
So, guys, I cannot thank you enough. This means everything to me. You have no idea. So your support to keep this going. This is just the beginning, in my opinion. You know, I want to make this bigger and better. And for anybody that somebody said it the other day, and you're always going to have your critics. You're always going to have, you know, people that are going to spread the negativity and the drama. And somebody said that, yeah, you know, maybe it's not just about the players. You know what? It is. So if you're watching, bite me. Because it is about the players. So, thank you. So
We're eating at the Roxy instead of here tonight.
I might be. So anyway, a huge shout out to, I don't know who all donated or, you know, gave money to Jeff to bring along with, but thank you. That means a lot.
Thanks for Jeff for collecting, too. I love it.
Yep.
And then Jeff opened up it with another dry break. So Jason at the table trying to collect his first win. Speaking of which, add that other punch.
Oh, should we put another boxing glove on there for
put
the
another
score?
punch up there.
Yeah, let's do that.
Ooh.
Yeah, and the worst part about that miss Well, the 5's in somewhat of a predicament over there, but Jason left Jeff with a shot on the 4 to get to the 1, and the 1 was the hardest ball to get on this rack, because I think that 5 goes past the 10 ball. I'm not 100%, but
it looks like it does looking down the barrel.
Kind of looking at it here. So if Jeff can get on this 1 ball after the 4, or actually the 2 and then the 4 to the
better.
1.
That's better.
And there's a really good chance that Jeff runs this rack. Read what your wife said.
I love it. She does. She gets behind everything. She likes. Doesn't matter what it is. She said, if you love doing it, she supports it.
It's a good woman. It's a good woman you got there.
I told her the same thing this morning. I said, thanks for supporting me in my pool endeavors. You know, we just bought a house. We got to get our house ready to go on the market. And she said, you know what? You can go commentate with Dale. That's, I love it.
Me too.
So she's at home doing all the work by herself while I'm in the booth watching pool. Steve Zoo, thanks for jumping in.
Yeah,
we
no doubt.
appreciate you being in every stream I've seen so far.
Yes. Good afternoon, Steve. Perfect angle. Ooh, got a little flat. That might make the rest of this rack a little challenging.
Yeah, that 11 ball blocking that bottom pocket, so you can't just roll this forward.
He could, given the circumstance, if he had to, and then play the 3, it's going to make the 3 much harder. But the issue is that 13 going to block his path to get on the 6.
Yeah,
ooh, I don't know if I like this.
Between the 13, the 8. Oh, I really don't like it now.
Yeah, that was tough. That was really tough.
Made the 12 a lot harder though.
Steve Zoo says, very nice. You guys are by far my favorite pool stream. Even better than Matchroom? I'd rather watch Matchroom than listen to myself. Just saying. And nothing personal, but I think I'd rather listen to Jeremy Jones than Little Cheddar.
Yeah.
He's my. I was going to say he is. I love his commentary. I myself like to add a little more levity and jocularity to the stream instead of so serious, because there's enough serious pool out there.
It's supposed to be fun.
Yeah, and I'll tell you what, if you ever get an opportunity, for all the viewers out there, my favorite to watch, honestly, is Collins Newey out in Sacramento, California. He is at Oscar Dominguez's place. It's called Post Up. So if you get a chance, go and like or subscribe to his page as well, or his stream, because he's really good at what he does. And he is a fellow construction worker. I know that for sure. I think he installs windows, but I've sent him a message or two. Really haven't had a whole lot of contact with each other, but I've learned from him by watching and listening to what he does. I think he's very good at it. So it's called Post Up.
Watch some more.
Yep.
I don't really like this leave to get back on the 13 ball here, but Jason's got a nice little run going. What do you think? Just a little drawback? Try to get the 13 back on the side?
Yeah, honestly, I think I would jack up on this just a smidge and get it past the 5. Yeah, that's why I would have liked a little bit of low. He's still okay, though.
I think
he can actually...
I think he's dead straight on this.
He's going to have to elevate his cue a smidge on this. How about we'll see how close these two balls are. It's not straight on. So,
Yeah,
not an easy shot.
no, you got to draw back and probably play the 8 in the side. That's far enough away. You could play top and roll forward too, especially if you're shooting it at a slight angle.
Yeah, it looks like more than a 45.
Ugh, overcuts it a little bit.
That was a hard shot to make and, and keep it there for the 8 ball. I think that it was hit maybe a smidge too hard.
Yeah, I think that was a finesse shot, not a power shot. But didn't leave Jeff much here.
No. Honestly, I think I would play safe.
Yeah. If you can get past that 8 ball, I would just roll right up into the 3, 5, 6 in the way.
Yep. Agreed. This isn't a bad shot either, actually. If he plays the 6 and just keeps the cue ball down on the left side of the table as we're looking at it, it's kind of a two-way shot. He doesn't leave, like that. That's not bad at all.
No, if you miss that, that's a pretty good spot to leave it.
Mm-hmm.
And now you shoot the 3, the 5's in the way. If you roll forward just a little bit, you got a couple two-way shots right in a row here. Ooh, did he call safe there?
Did he?
I think so. I think he's just going to miss the 3 and park it behind the 5.
I like that shot.
Or make the 3 and leave it behind the 5. I like the two-way shot. I don't like a safe. I wonder if he's going for it or not.
Yep. He called it.
He waved himself off.
Very nice.
See, I like that shot. Nice two-way.
Offense and defense at the same time. Jeff is in stroke. There's no doubt about it because those 3 shots, none of those 3 were easy.
No. Jason's got himself in a pickle here. Down 4-0 now. Jeff getting out when he's supposed to, and Jason giving him the opportunity to.
Mm-hmm. So this is what we were referring to and answering Matt's question. No, it's not. Never mind.
Nope, wrong one. Here, just hit this button right here.
Yeah, let's do that.
Much easier.
That's it. See, I told you he's learning, Justine. You told me that he wouldn't be able to. So there is one spot left. One. So the winner of KO 1.0, which we're in the middle of watching right now, the winner of that gets an automatic What?
The winner has a reserved spot if they want it. Right?
Perfect.
Right? Is that
Yep.
better? Yeah, okay.
Perfect. Wow. 4 hours of sleep last night.
That's like, probably not all of us. I mean, I would, but probably not everybody is going to be willing to put up 250 to jump into the next level.
Yeah. And that's why so I've had quite a few players who have asked me to play in it, but they are under 600 Fargo, which, hey, I think it's awesome if you want to do that, but it's specifically reserved for 600 to 625, and there's no exceptions, just for the simple fact that if I do let one of those players in, it's going to fall back on me as to, well, you let him, you know how it goes anyway. So if you or you know of anybody that is in between the Fargo of 600 to 625. We just need one more. And that is going to be starting after the conclusion of 1.0.
One more and maybe one on the waiting list.
Yes. Or two.
Maybe two.
Yeah.
Waiting list is always good.
Things can happen.
There was, like 6 on the waiting list for this, and a couple of people didn't pay on time or backed out, and we used them.
There was more than that, actually. there was several that were not publicized that they asked me not to. So I've had quite a few people too that are, am I going to do this again? Absolutely. I will do another $5.99 and under, and then I'm going to try to do a $4.99 and under.
Ooh.
Yeah, and honestly, that is going to fill faster than any of the other ones. I promise you.
Oh, for sure. Everybody's jumping in on those.
Yep.
That'll be fun.
You betcha.
Hey, their families want to see them watch pool too, okay?
That's right. For sure. 100%.
Ooh, nice strong stroke.
There's one thing that scares me about this rack is that 10 ball is in a horrible spot.
And he is running out of chances to get there.
And that's the biggest reason I said that is he is going to have to use the 14 ball to get to this 10.
Yep.
So he's going to have not just pocket the 12 here. That's probably going to happen, but he's going to have a really good angle on this 14 to get to that 10 ball.
And
I think he got it, actually.
You can draw right back into that 1-6.
Yes, sir. Yes, he can.
I think that's perfect.
This is a very touchy shot.
Well, we're going to test out this draw.
Mad Matt says, I want in both.
In both what?
Wait, what? You want in the $4.99 and under and the $5.99 and under? Or you're in the 600? Wait, what's your Fargo, Matt? Hang on a second.
That's very confusing.
I feel like I'm backing myself into a corner all of a sudden.
You can't be in a 600 to 625 and a 499.
No.
Oh, that might work.
Does that go? Oh, I think it does go past there.
It didn't bank before, but this might have a chance there.
Boy, he's looking at this really close.
You know, if it doesn't, I think you can hit it hard and kill the angle for the bank.
Oh, for sure. That's definite. I think it goes.
I think it does. I think he was looking at the 8 if it goes past the 1. I don't think that does.
How about we do this? And, boy, that just doesn't give... Okay, let's try a different view. Bear with me, folks.
Oh, it doesn't go, I don't think.
Yeah, that's kind of hard to tell.
He's looking at a different shot.
My camera crew is on strike. Yeah, they're really not very good, I'll be honest with you.
They're all the juniors.
Yeah.
They're all the juniors.
Yep.
Leaving it up to Dale, that's not good. Man, what do you do here?
See what Steven said there?
Knockout couples challenge. He messages me at least once a month about a Jack and Jill Scotch tournament. Been trying to get me and my wife to go with him and his wife. Play? She absolutely refuses to play pool.
Nice. And
not just doesn't want to or whatever. She does not have any interest.
That's my wife as well. She wants nothing to do with pool. And that's okay.
She doesn't want me to teach her. She doesn't want anything. You know what she wants to do? Oh, that's a good shot. Drawing that back. I like that.
That's a really good shot.
She wants...
This is pressure here.
Yeah, but first, getting on the board. First one and the last one? Is that what you say?
Yes, very much.
Here's the first one.
Just make it.
And watch the skid.
No, yep. Hit it. Oh my gosh. Oh,
that's tough.
No.
That's a brutal overcut it. Hit it firm so it didn't skid, but overcut it.
No.
Wow. Jeff Goetsch with a golden opportunity to almost put this one to bed. 5-0 is...
Yeah, and honestly, you brought it up. We talk about it all the time. The two hardest games to win are the first one and the last one, and it's that's pressure when you're down 4-0 in a race to 8 already. Or actually, he's only got to win 7. That 8 ball did not come easy.
No, he played it great to get on it though. Just
so Mad Matt says he wants in both the 499 under and 599 under. Well.
Bit of advice.
Okay.
Be one of the first 32 to comment when he posts it.
Correct. And I was just about to
get in.
I was just about to say the exact same thing to Scotty Robb. And Jeff
hanger
gives it back.
All right, take a deep breath.
Yeah,
slow down and shoot this ball.
Yeah, I would not get on this shot right away.
Yep.
Take your time.
Exactly.
So, Scotty, it's going to be a little while before before those come up because
we got 3 more rounds of this one.
Yep, 3 more rounds of this, which is probably going to be a minimum of 2 weeks, minimum. So after that is the 600 to 625. That's a 16-player bracket. That is probably going to take 2 months. All right, Jason with his first point
on the board.
much needed. After that, I am going to do, and I still have to contact a lot of the players. Bear with me just a second. I am going to do a Knockout Challenge 3.0 Elite.
Elite.
Oh, no, I'm sorry. Take that back. That's 4.0 or 2.1 or whatever. Boy, I could go a lot of different directions.
I'm not
with
sure
this.
where you're going with this at all.
I actually could go a lot of different directions with this right now. But I'm going to do a 625 to 660.
Okay.
After that, there are a lot of players that fall into that category that they want to jump in on this.
I think it's big because they want all these open tournaments, but nobody signs up. So I think that would be big, and you keep the 700s out of it.
Yep.
I think that helps them a lot. I think that's a great idea.
So that's the next one. After that is I am going to contact the top 30 players in the state of Wisconsin.
Ooh.
And see if I can round up the top 16 out of those 30 or
16
get 16 out of 30 to play in the next one, and that's going to be the Elite, and that's going to be an $1,100 entry.
Ooh.
100 of each one of those entry obviously goes to the stream, which every one of these is, and the players are well aware of that because I can't do this for free. I can't.
See, I wasn't a part of that conversation either.
Yeah, tough. So, yeah. This one, and if people don't realize this, so this is a 32-player bracket, single elimination. So that's 31 streamed matches. 31. If I had made it double elimination, that would be 63 streamed matches. It's not going to happen.
That would have been impossible. Yeah.
It would take me 6 months to get it done.
You just don't stream the loser side.
Nope. It's not going to do it. I'm leaving it right the way it is.
No, I love single elimination. More pressure, more oomph on every match.
Yep.
Everything matters.
So, with that being said, it'll be a little while before the next $5.99 or the $4.99. And I've had several ladies that have asked me to do a women's knockout challenge.
Ooh.
And I am going to get to that at some point as well. What I'd like to do
knockout scotch doubles.
Oh, Jesus, man. Holy crap.
We're going to keep you booked for the next 15 years.
This is not a retirement plan, but, if it works out, I have no problem with it.
Well, if my wife keeps paying you, it might be.
Well, Justine, I'll set up a separate account for just your donations, and then
need your own, an anonymous YouTube for that.
All right, so Jeff's shooting at the 9 ball and trying to get on the 13.
He broke out the 13 well. It was tied up at the 1, and then that's not great. Only a couple more chances to get there.
Can he see this 11 ball?
I was just looking at that. That 12 ball might be in the way.
It sure looks like he's swinging at it. He's going to have to draw back to either get on the... Oh. That's pretty unfortunate, too.
Maybe, maybe not. If you bank this 12...
I don't think he can get past that 1 ball to bank it.
You don't think? I think the 1 ball's out of the way.
I think he's got to cut this super thin.
I don't like that shot. That is...
I actually do, because if he leaves that right there in front of the pocket, it blocks the 1.
That's a 92-degree cut.
Look at, what were you saying?
Oh, and he drills it.
What were you saying?
He is in stroke. I would not have even tried that shot.
It was fantastic. And remember I said before in like rack 1 that Jeff is an aggressive player.
That was aggressive.
I that's fabulous. Love it. Sometimes it can bite him right in the, but other times
oh no.
Oh, perfect. Avoided the 8 ball.
Wow.
And this is a perfect angle to go right between the 3 and the 6 and come back out to middle table.
That's beautiful.
This will be an incredible out if he gets there.
You know what, Jeff?
I'm impressed.
Waste all of these good shots today, so
if you got to play him,
I don't see them in the future.
That's perfect. This is
a strong out. I tell you what, if he wins this tournament, he'd be a good addition to that next one.
There's a couple.
That's a strong out.
He did it again.
Commentator's jinx.
He did it again.
Well, Jason, there is nothing stopping you from running this out. You have.
I don't like where that 5 is, but it's doable. It is doable in the upper right.
If you get on the 4, you can stop shot it, and the 5's far enough off the rail. You don't need to mess with those outer points.
Scotty Robb says, okay, put me on the waiting list. There is no waiting list yet. There's not even a list.
When it gets posted on Facebook that he's running it, sign up in the comments.
I'll tell you what, Scotty, let me ask you this question. Actually, everybody else that's in the chat, here's how you'll find out as soon as I post it. If you go to the KO challenge, it's capital K, capital O, capital C challenge. Facebook page. Go there and request to join the group, and I will approve you, unless you're unless you're one of those people. Maya Hookstra, don't even try it. I'm not letting you in, just so you know. Fred Renner, I'll let you in for 2 jars of salsa and asparagus. Who else is in the chat? Should we let Steven Schwen? Oh, he is already. He's already in it. So, well, I could block him.
Yeah, we could kick him out and get it back in.
I could definitely do that. That's no problem.
Application fee.
Yeah. So, get on over there, and that's where all of this is taking place.
That's a perfect leave.
Yeah, it sure is. This is a stop shot on the 4, play the 5, like I was saying, in the upper right. I would definitely not try to get shape to play it in the upper left. That would be disaster.
I would stop shot this, play the 5 down the rail, 6, 7, 8. That's perfect. From here, it looks like I wouldn't even try it in the side. I would play it all the way down.
Definitely.
But I would play this with top, 6 in the side, 7, 8 ball.
So, Mad Matt, to answer your question. So, what you're trying to say is I'm going to have to rely on Brian to get a knockout challenge going so I can play in one of these anytime soon. Well, good news. So,
beautiful.
Brian and I have been kind of messaging back and forth the details of how all of this kind of came to be. Brian is right now, again, he's down at the Junior Nationals. He just got back from Vegas. We were in Derby. blah, 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 blah. So there's a lot going on. So Brian's going to be doing this at some point down at Sussex. So because there's quite a few people. Oh, my gosh, he did it.
No.
Again.
Big bounce, 7 ball. Give him another chance.
I think he got away with it here. I don't know.
I don't think he did.
Oh, yeah, I think you're right. I believe you are right. You know, it was just hit too hard. It's.
I think he was trying to play too perfect shape on that 6.
Yes.
I think you just stroke that ball in, bounce out, and play the 6 in the corner. You don't need to get it in the side.
All right. That was a major swing.
Both ways.
Yeah.
I mean, Jeff rattled the 8, and then Jason there.
You might go both ways. I do not swing both ways. That's. What is wrong with you?
Well, I was in the military.
Yeah, but you weren't in the Navy.
Hey. What happens when it's cold in Afghanistan stays in the cold in Afghanistan, all right?
Well, what do you think of that comment, Justine?
Well, her brother...
I'm sure you probably talked about it before.
Her brother was in the Navy, so I'm safe. Nothing I could do could be worse.
Yeah, that's true.
Well, 5-1 here.
Huge change. Yeah, that was a huge exchange.
5-1 versus 4-2 while you spot a game. That's a swing.
Just the swinging.
But Jeff is stroking him good. Just a bad rattle ball there. Oh, he made a couple on the break this time.
Mm-hmm.
That's an improvement. Hasn't hurt him yet, though.
No, it has not. I just had an idea.
Oh,
scares you, doesn't it?
Here we go.
It scares you, doesn't it?
It does.
Yeah, it should. It really should.
Couple trouble balls here. You got the 111 down there, and then that 7-5-8 is a little tricky. Does Brian have a stream table set up at Sussex?
Yeah, that was our first stream, or first booth.
I've never been there. I've never seen the place. But I like it. I would drive down to Sussex for another challenge.
Yeah, there's some good competition down there, too. I don't know if he got far enough for this.
That was a nice stroke to get up there, though.
Yeah, I don't know if he can pocket it, though.
Nope, he doesn't like it. He's shaking his head up there.
So here's kind of what I was referring to. This is the idea that I had. I'm going to put it on over there. So there is Bobby Joe's logo for Home Sweet Home Real Estate.
Very nice.
Yeah. Another one of our sponsors on screen. And I will find another spot for that relatively soon.
I got another idea for you.
I don't like cluttering
the screen.
Yeah, it's just it gets to be too much and too busy at times. People want to watch, pool and not be distracted, and I get that. Remember were you here when I did the spinner logos?
No.
They were all the logos were spinning.
That's a lot. That's a lot.
It looked really cool for a day.
That's really distracting.
Yeah, and that's the exact messages that I got. They're like, "What are you doing?" Okay, we'll pull that down.
I think the other thing you should probably do here is maybe make a smaller scoreboard to put on the other screens. A lot of times I tune in and I'm like, "What is the score?"
Yeah.
But
you can't count on your own, or what?
Well, when you switch to that top screen and there's no score.
So I have a scoreboard that goes on each one of this. I toggled it off on purpose because the way that it looks. So I'm trying to make shortcuts. Actually, here, check this out. So each one of these,
Okay.
are the boxing gloves. So each one is a little folder. I know you can't see what I'm talking about, the viewers,
I do though.
but Michael can. So, and I haven't figured out how to incorporate that into. So that's why the scoreboard isn't on the other ones.
I like it. Hey, trial and error.
User friendly, foolproof.
Well, I don't know about that.
Yeah,
There's a lot of fools in here.
yeah. No, head fool, the one that's talking right now. That'd be me.
Well, Jason with a nice kick, trying to get back into the match.
Good shot, and I think he can play that 12 all the way down in the lower left.
Everything's open if you make this ball. This is the ball.
I think I would play this almost as a stop shot and play the 9 next.
Okay. So it opens up for the 8.
Yeah, 9. I think if possible, I would go 9, 10, 13, 8. Or 12, 9, 10, 13, 8. So, or
I don't mind
12,
9, 8 last.
12, 9, or having even the 10 could be last. Yeah, there's a lot of possibility. That's a cool thing about 8 ball. Or, you got rotation, 9 ball and 10 ball. You're shooting the 1 to the 2 to the 3. It's kind of obvious.
You know exactly what ball everybody's going to be shooting at.
Patterns in 8 ball are completely different, and everybody sees it different. Everybody feels it a little bit different.
Great cut. And on the 13.
He got on the 13.
See, I think
he's on the rail, so he's probably going to have to elevate the cue a little bit to avoid. He's probably going to run into the 1 no matter what.
I think if you run into the 1 soft enough, you have a window for the 9.
Oh, right
between the 8 and 7.
Yeah, right between the 7 and 8 there.
That's a...
Let's take a look at that, shall we?
I think being on the rail, it's impossible to get onto that 10.
Yeah.
But I think if he's got an angle on this 13, you bump into the 1, you have that window.
Look at you. You're acting like a pool player today. That's... Damn.
It's because I haven't touched my cues in a couple of days. That's usually when it hits me.
Yeah, I believe it.
Because as soon as the cues come out, it goes away.
Same. Yeah, put me on the table, and I'm a much better commentator than I'm. So he's still got a super, super thin cut on this 10 ball. I think he tried to get too much out of that shot.
Yeah, I think being on the rail, it was too tough to get onto that 10 ball. I think slim chance, but I think you had to play for that window. Oh, I don't like the cut. It's too thin. How would you feel about the bank here? And then run into the 6, 9.
9?
Yeah. Push it closer to the pocket.
That's definitely an option. Have to spin it a little bit.
I think you're going to have to spin it to bank it anyways. This is a pressure shot. Maybe push the 10 into the 6 and just hope Jeff doesn't get out.
Right.
I'm an aggressive player too. I like going for it, but as thin as this is and how many balls are down there, you're going to change the landscape of the table. There's no idea what's going on.
Without a doubt.
And he misses everything
and gets shape. What? What in the hell just happened?
Everything and got down there.
What? I don't know if he's got a shot at this, but
that overhead view looks like he does.
That's pretty impressive there.
I can't believe he didn't hit anything.
By the look on his face, I don't know.
I don't think he likes it.
I don't know. You know what? Let's do this. Get rid of this here. Doing other things in the background. I apologize. But
You know what you need is a touchscreen with a John Madden. Oh, that is real tight. I don't think he has it.
I don't think so either. I think he has to spin this a little or come off the rail.
Man.
So we have a telestrator down at Sussex.
Okay,
We haven't used it in quite a while. So I'm going to get another one for up here because it's so handy. When we used it down at Sussex, it really worked. It's fun to play with too.
Oh.
Yeah, you could tell that was pretty tight.
Yeah. I think if he didn't bounce as far up, still pressure out. But Jeff's playing with house money right now.
Yeah, no doubt.
I think you just go for it. Well, you know, you got your anti-sharking view over there. If you look at Jason's body language right now, he looks pretty checked out.
Well, all right, moving right along. Delete that comment. That's stricken from the record.
Stricken from the record. Well, you wouldn't let me say the other name, so...
No, definitely not.
Well...
Does the 6 go past the 7 definitely does
the
not.
6 does go past the 9 for sure.
So that's probably the option here is just roll forward a little bit, play the 6, come out, play the 7, and this is kind of a rotation game right now.
Kinda, yeah. Or if you really don't like it, you miss the 1 ball and leave them nothing.
No, that too. that too.
I mean, you're up big. No point in messing around if you don't think you have it. But I think he's perfect. Nice angle on it to bounce out. Beautifully done. This chat got real quiet all of a sudden, too.
Yeah, they're not saying much, are they?
Once you started telling people no, they kind of just stopped.
That's what happens at home, too, believe me.
What, you tell people no at home? I've seen the way Baby Cheddar talks. I don't think you've ever told her
actually,
no.
That's a valid point. All right, this is for a commanding lead. And I'll tell you what, there was no doubt in my mind after what happened the last 3 games that Jeff was going to miss that 8 ball.
Really?
You know, because, he bared down because he doesn't want to miss a third 8 ball in a row.
Yeah. He's confident right now, I'll tell you what. Must be cold, too. He put his jacket on.
Yeah, his outer points started showing, so I think he wanted to cover those up a little bit. It's a little chilly in here.
Well, courtesy laugh. So that makes it 6-1 here, right?
Yeah.
This is very important rack for Jason here. You can't put Jeff on the hill with 1 game.
No. Mm-mm. $15 goes in.
Well, his breaks are getting better as the night goes on.
Yeah, and he will definitely be taking stripes no matter what here. That's the only shot he's got. So, what I was doing while everybody was... yeah, it's kind of hard to see, but see that little logo that Jeff just walked past up there? It's called MAPS, and that is Midwest... just MAP. MAP, Midwest Aerial Productions.
Okay.
So that is my nephew, Cody Retlig, and he is down in Sussex, and he is the creator. So at the beginning of every stream, you see Brian and I down at Sussex Bowl, our first permanent booth. And all of that video content and everything, Cody did that. He has a drone business called Drone Adair, and this is his company, and did a phenomenal job.
Best part of the stream.
Yeah, it's and way better than the commentary or anything like that. You know, it is by far the best part of the stream, other than some of the pool. You know, most of the pool, actually all the pool.
The pool's not bad.
Yeah, the pool's pretty good. Commentary, not so much. But anyway, so Cody spent quite a few hours down there with Brian and I, putting that video together along with his team. And I just absolutely love the way that it turned out. So I'm going to put his logo on there for the stream. And
Love it.
on Thursday, he is coming up and meeting me here to do the exact same thing for the varsity club.
Could you get better players to shoot in the next one?
You know, Jeff Brown, I hope you're watching right now, and Mark Sobiak, and I'm trying to forget, Scott Kugel was there. I know you're referring to me. I completely get it, but I'm just not going to let you go there. So, yeah, I get what you're saying.
No, I love it. That's a great video.
Yeah,
I love that
he
intro.
Really did a really good job.
It's a great intro.
Let's go, Paul Hemminghaus in the chat. What is going on?
He just wanted to make sure that it got to 69.
Oh, nice. Well played.
Nice.
Well played.
That's something Paul would do, 100%.
He's not lying, is he, Paul? I mean, serious. Mad Matt says only no to feeding baby. Yeah, only no to feeding baby cheddar. Man, you guys are cruel. It's cruel.
Oh, what a nice shot. Does that eight
Yeah,
go past the 4?
it sure does. Wow, this is
Jeff is shooting so strong right now.
no doubt. There's quite a few people that
That's a beautiful out.
that picked Jeff to win this whole thing.
He's the highest rated player too, right?
I believe so.
He's shooting real strong. I don't want to draw him next round right now.
No, probably not. Yeah, no kidding, Marty. This is Jeff's playing well right now.
Putting on a clinic.
There is a couple of shots in a couple of games earlier that Jason is probably going to go back and take a look at,
Yep.
which really changed the course of this entire match. One would have been that 7 ball in the upper left as you're looking at it right now.
Yeah, after
there's
Jeff rattled the 8.
Yeah. So Jason has had his chances, but it doesn't make, when you're sitting in your chair, it doesn't make you feel any better, believe me.
No. Almost makes you feel worse.
It
I'd
does.
rather have no chances. Then I know it's not my fault.
True story. No doubt.
If somebody just breaks and run on me, I mean, it is what it is.
Yeah, then you have no control whatsoever. This really started out to be a match-winning break. And then all of a sudden, everything came back together and settled right by that cue ball.
Oh, yeah.
So this now just became a really difficult run out.
Well, it started with a chess match, and it might end with a chess match here.
I think I would shoot this 3 ball first and like a slow follow shot. Make sure that you get that cue ball running forward and give that 2 a little bit of a nudge away from that 13 ball. Or that 12-13.
You got a good angle on it? I can't see it.
Yeah, he's got a really good angle to do that. Then The only ball that is a problem is that one.
You know what I would do?
Miss.
The way this... well, probably. The way this game is right now, I would almost play a push shot and just push that 9-1-11 and open it up.
And let
Jason shoot away.
Yeah. That's not a horrible idea. I don't like it, but, you know. Here's the reason why. I'm up 7-1. I'm going to try to get out.
I don't blame you. I'm
going to try to end this match right now.
Ooh. That's a tough bump on the 12. He doesn't have much on the 2 here. But I do like your thinking. My first 2 rounds, I finished both of them with a break and run. And it feels good.
Yeah, that's a good way to...
It feels good.
You know, and the best part of that, Michael, is because you're going to remember that when you come back. You know, I finished on a run, you know, and you leave the building feeling good.
You do.
So... You know, look at what Paul did to us. You talk about now? It's the chat curse.
Yep.
You know, it's the 69. So, and then 8 people left.
Yep.
It's all Paul's fault. You know, there's no.
Ooh,
whoa,
that changed the landscape of this wreck.
Oh, talk about rearranging the furniture. Damn.
No kidding.
All right. While he is deciding, I'm going to talk about this real quick because this is super, super important to me as well as it should be for everybody else out there. And as soon as Jason takes a shot, I will move back over to that. But if you are not already a member of the Wisconsin Billiards Hall of Fame, I would recommend doing that just for... All right, I'll talk about that in just a little bit. I don't want to miss this shot. 13 and bust everything up.
Yeah, I think this is a good angle.
Yeah.
You run right into that 12. The 7 bumps that 215 probably.
Yeah. 15's going to come out. The 12's going to come out.
Yeah, this is great. I think just a hair of bottom right on this and stroke it. Oh.
The only thing that didn't come out was the 15. But he does have the opportunity to get shape on the 9 ball, play the 10 first, and then play the 9 off the 2 into the corner, and that should clear the 15.
You know, I'm actually very interested in this Hall of Fame thing. I saw on the poster, part of first place is a 5-year membership.
You are 100%
and
correct.
I have no idea what that does for you. So I'm interested. Oh, we played the save.
Oh, very good.
I don't mind that.
I don't mind that at all.
That's a good save.
All right, so back to that. So what this does is, you can find every tournament that gets submitted to John Kramer, and Kelly O'Hearn is the lady that puts all of my flyers and everything, everybody's flyers, everything for, Matt Gans down at in Portage at the ballroom, every flyer tournaments that get submitted. It's a great resource for pool tournaments. Also, this gives you voting rights every year of who you think should be inducted into the Hall of Fame. It also gives you an opportunity to go to the Hall of Fame banquet every year, and it is freaking awesome. As well as play in the Hall of Fame tournament, which is wow, I'm telling you, Jeff he's got his game going today. That's a heck of a cut.
And a fortunate bounce, too, because he had to hit that.
Yeah. And again, you're up 7-1. I'd be doing the same thing.
Confidence is a big game changer.
So you get to play, and it's split. So John splits it right down the middle every single year. So he takes everybody that signs up, and then takes the middle Fargo and then splits it in half. And then he's got a bank tournament or a chip tournament as well. It's an awesome time. It's a great banquet. The dinner. Wow, look at the speed on that.
Wow.
So anyway, and there's so many other things that go on along. It's the preservation of the history of pool in the state, and John does just a friggin' amazing job. And what Michael said, John kind of seen what I was doing here at Varsity, and he said, "Hey, from here on out, I want to be a part of." He's giving away a Wisconsin Billiards Hall of Fame shirt and a free membership, a 5-year membership for everybody that whoever wins this. So, thanks, John. This is a match finisher right there. Jeff takes it down in a commanding performance.
Yes.
Taking out Jason Harlan. So congratulations to Jeff. He is going to be moving on, and sadly, it's one of the things that I was talking about earlier in our chat. So even the guys that have been knocked out have stuck around in the chat to see what happens next, and what continues, other than one person left, so out of 32 that originally started, there's still 31 players in the chat, and it's really cool because this has become, I wouldn't say quite like a tight, like a brotherhood or whatever, but everybody can't wait to see the final results of how this all plays out
together.
Yeah, it's pretty cool. So I have a couple of things I have to discuss with the players, and I am going to leave this up here for what's coming up this afternoon.
This will be a good one.
So with that being said, if you want to watch some more pool, I highly recommend getting on over to the other stream from Outer Point Streaming right now is still going on at the Monica Webb Junior Nationals right now. So get on over there and listen to Brian and Joe. There's some really incredible matches coming up with singles. So Michael, I'll let you, if you want to talk with our viewers for a little bit or whatever you'd like to do. I am going to...
I think it's take our break.
I think we should go get something to eat.
Yeah, let's get some food.
Yeah.
We'll make Jason give his chip away.
Yeah, he doesn't know it's coming yet, but we're not going to talk about that because the viewers don't even know what's going on yet either. Just the players that lose. So anyway, thank you, everybody, for being here. You know what? Let's just do this, shall we? Give me a second. So, thanks, everybody, for being here. And the next matchup is at 5 o'clock this afternoon.
Be sure to tune into that. Good one coming.
It's going to be a really good one. It's a lower Fargo, but I'm telling you,
neither one of them.
Everybody in this so far is playing way above their Fargo. So, Vincent Didio and Jesse Crook are playing at 5 o'clock. So, we will see you then. Thank you for tuning in. Thank you for all of your support, especially Justine. Thank you for the babysitting money. Much appreciated. And enjoy the rest of your afternoon. Until then.
See you guys at 5.
See ya.